Good morning, one and all. My name is K. Nikhil Sai of ECB section. Today, my physics tech talk topic is classical mechanics without evaluation of quantum mechanics. So, introduction. Using just a few equations, scientists can decide the motion of a ball flying through the air and the pull of a magnet and forecast eclipse of the moon. The mathematical study of the motion of everyday objects and the forces that affect them is called classical mechanics. Classical mechanics is often called Newtonian mechanics before nearly the entire study built on the work of Isaac Newton. Core principles. Newton's first law of motion. A body at rest will remain at rest and the body in motion will remain in motion unless it is acted upon by an external force. Newton's second law of motion. The net force acting on an object is equal to the mass of the object times its acceleration. Newton's third law of motion. For every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's law of universal gravitation. The pull of gravity between two objects will be proportional to the masses of the objects and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between their centers of mass. Law of conservation of energy. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed and instead changes from one form to another. For example, mechanical energy turning into heat energy. Law of conservation of momentum. In the absence of external force such as friction, when objects collide, the total momentum before the collision is the same as the total momentum after the collision. Bernoulli's principle. Within a continuous streamline of fluid flow, the fluid's hydrostatic pressure will balance in contrast to its speed and elevation. Classical mechanics accurately describe the behavior of most normal objects. According to the dynamic chemistry textbook from the University of California, Davis Department of Chemistry, to be considered normal objects should be larger than a molecule and smaller than a planet, close to room temperature and going at speeds significantly lower than the speed of light. Old science with a new name. Although it is the oldest branch of physics, the term classical mechanics is relatively new. Soon after 1900, a series of revolutions in mathematical thinking gave birth to a new field of inquiries. Relativistic mechanics for phenomena relating to the very fast and quantum mechanics from phenomena relating to the very small. The equations developed prior to 1900 were still perfectly suitable for describing objects of everyday size and speed. However, become this older branch of physics existed alongside two new ones, it needed a new name. The term classical mechanics was coined to loosely label the set of equations that describe reality at scales where quantum and relativistic effects are negligible. Classical mechanics is a study of motion of body in accordance with the general principle first enunciated by Isaac Newton in the Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica, commonly known as the Principia. Classical mechanics was the first branch of physics to be discovered and is founded upon which all the branches of physics are built. Moreover, classical mechanics has many important applications in other areas of such as astronomy, chemistry, geology and engineering. Classical mechanics also one of the greatest significance out there realm of science. After all, the sequence of events leading to the discovery of classical mechanics, starting with the groundbreaking work of Copernicus, continues with the researches of Galileo, Kepler, Descartes and culminating into the monumental achievement of Newton involving the complete overthrow of the Aristotelian picture of the universe which had previously prevailed for more than a millennium, and it's replaced by a recognizable modern pictures in which humankind no longer played a privileged role. In our invention of classical mechanics, we should study many different types of motions, including translation motion, rotatory motion, oscillatory motion, circulatory motion. Motion by which a body shifts from one point to the another space is translatory motion. Motion by which an external body changes orientation with respect to other bodies is rotation motion. Motion which continuously repeats in the fixed period is called oscillatory motion. Motion by which the body executes a circular orbit along with another fixed body is called circular motion. Of course, these types of motions can be combined. For instance, the motions of the properly bowled ball consists of combination of translation and rotation motion, whereas wave propagation is combination of translation and oscillatory motion. Furthermore, the above mentioned types of motion are entirely distinct. Example, circular motion contains elements of both rotatory and oscillatory motion. We shall also study statics, i.e. the subdivision of mechanics which is concerned with the force that act on body at the rest in equilibrium. Statistics obviously a great importance in civil engineering, for instance. Thank you.